It's doing the thing. Is it doing anything?
We don't know. We'll see.
So someday we should do a live stream though. We should. That'd be fun. But fuck live streams. They're difficult. When we get popular enough, there we go. Yeah. There we go, guys. If you want a live stream with us,
let us know.
Let us know.
Down there.
We might do it if we get
in my feet.
If we get X amount of subscribers.
X amount of subscribers.
Yeah. Which...
X is not a letter. What? X
is a letter.
X is not a letter. Fuck. Oh, I'm stupid already.
Already?
X is not a number. No matter what your math teachers tell you, X is not a number.
Okay then. So in lieu of no Flash or Arrow this week, what have we been catching up on? Which people already know by the title and us announcing it yesterday.
A certain Netflix show.
Really?
Yeah, actually.
What is this Netflix show?
Orange is the New Black.
No. Nothing's the New Black, because that's racist.
Oh. What are we watching?
Jessica Jones!
Ah, yes!
Yes! Jessica Jones.
The show
a few
where...
Until Dawn videos and a drunken call from my mother later. We are here to bring this video to you.
But real quick though, funny story about the phone call to his mother.
Uh-oh.
The phone started ringing, and this guy was like, "Who could be calling at this hour?" First thing I said was, "Your mother."
And it was.
It was his mother.
So yeah, there you go. That's a little bit of insight for you. But before we discuss, Jessica Jones,
yes,
we have some fan feedback. Woo! Which Tim will be covering this episode. Woo!
I don't know what that was.
Yep, neither do I.
That was a thing, and I believe we should all just forget about it.
We have one comment on our Captain America Civil War trailer reaction. Read that one first.
I'll read that one first then. Fucking Jesus Christ.
The one on the face of the raven one.
Shut your fucking mouth. Anyway. Okay. This comment comes from Jordan Taylor. Great reaction. Yeah, great reaction. Here's another. Hey guys, check out this great reaction to Captain America Civil War when the guy literally has a panic attack and then dies. Thank you for your time, and there's a link to it, YouTube.
Yeah. I checked that one out. He doesn't die.
Okay.
No. So yeah, he just like really starts to shriek.
Okay.
So yeah.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Okay. Yes.
This next one is
This one comes from Annie Who Cares. Yeah, I read that right. It's not Amy. Or is it Amy? No, it's Annie.
It's Annie.
Annie Who Cares. Nice video. Don't let them cash you. Don't let you... don't.
You suck at this.
I really do. Nice video. Don't let them catch you. And good foreseeing. What do they mean? What do they mean by
Clara's death, I can only presume.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what they mean by don't let them catch you. I don't know what that...
I think that's supposed to mean like the Raven.
Probably.
Reference to the Raven or something.
Maybe. Let us know, Annie.
Because we're dumb.
We don't know. We're dumb.
We're dumbs.
Yes.
We are dumbs, plural.
So I guess before we discuss a little bit of Jessica Jones, do not close the internet.
Do not close the internet?
Just leave it open.
Okay.
Okay, so...
I was going to minimize it, whatever. Okay.
No. But... Hold on. Okay. I always have to. Whenever I sneeze, it's got to be turned into opera or dubstep. Or whatever. So before we discuss Jessica Jones, I guess we should discuss Face the Raven.
Eh?
What did you think of this episode?
It's beautiful.
It is. I watched
It's a beautiful thing.
I watched it again when it aired
Mhm.
on ABC.
Yeah.
And yeah, I still loved it.
Really? I haven't had the chance to rewatch it yet.
Yeah,
but that first viewing just cemented it for me. That was a really fucking good episode.
yeah, it was. I honestly did not think they'd go through with killing Clara and make it that upsetting. Some people say it was a little drawn out, like it went on for just a tad too long.
Yeah, just a bit.
Kinda, yeah, because she just kind of kept saying the same stuff again and again, which we kind of could have probably summed that up in, you know, the span of, I don't know, a few minutes or even less.
Yeah.
As opposed to going on for that long. But I think the episode just on its own was really good. Some people are saying it doesn't make sense for a Cyberman to be in the town. I'm like, well, it could be a faulty Cyberman, you don't know.
Or, you know, the friggin' whatever it was. Something like a perception filter, was it? No, it wasn't a perception filter.
It was the lights. They,
yeah, I know it was the
your
lights.
Perception.
I know it was the lights, but I can't remember what the actual tech was called. It was a something filter, but it wasn't perception. But,
no,
yeah, it could have just been that,
But-
friggin' translating the Cyberman delete, you'll be deleted, sting, sound, crappy monotone voice into actual emotional. I don't fucking know.
But what else? What I didn't understand is they explained that the lights altered everyone's perception of what was happening to fit their expectations, but that doesn't explain why the Doctor sees everyone as human, because the Doctor doesn't give a shit. He would see them as their natural selves, because that would be his expectations. He wouldn't want to see everyone as a human. He just sees everyone as what they are.
Let's just let's just put that down to convenience and file it away. Where we'll never talk about.
And then
it
why do the Two-Face people? Why can you see both their faces? If this whole thing was working, you shouldn't see their faces.
I guess, like, if they want you to see...
It's hella weird.
I don't know.
It's hella weird.
Again, it's down to convenience and writing,
it is.
so...
Yeah, it is. But it's interesting that Sarah Dollard, who wrote this story, it's her first time writing, and they give her a companion death. So that's kind of
she had a good
strange.
job.
Yeah.
Like, for a first time writing, this is just...
Although the one thing that threw me off was the same scene from different shots. When she's dying, she's like, and then it goes back.
Yeah.
And then, because I always hate that. That's like an action, that's the stuff you expect in an action movie, or when it's, you know, taking the piss out of that particular trope in like an action comedy or whatever. It felt really out of place, and it kind of took me out of the moment
just
a bit.
a little bit.
But yeah, superb job writing it. I sincerely hope she doesn't come back.
If they bring her back, I will be so fucking annoyed
because she's in. Jenna Coleman is slated to appear in. Fucking what's it called? Hellbent. But we don't know what capacity that is. I
really hope it's flashbacks or whatever.
I really hope it's flashbacks or an echo of Clara or her in the afterlife or something like that.
Time travels or whatever.
It's just something.
I really don't know.
Don't bring her back because that could be the worst thing to do.
Because literally that was so fucking good.
And look, this is the first time we've had an actual companion death in the show.
Yeah.
Amy and Rory do not count because they lived their lives out. I don't count
like
Astrid, Pef, or anything like that.
Like the first time, at least, that we've seen a companion actually physically die.
Well, even that, it's the first time we've actually seen a companion physically killed by a physical other living being.
Yeah.
Because we had Katarina, who killed herself by ejecting a space pod.
Yeah.
Sarah Kingdom died because of an aging machine that aged her to death. Adric crashed the ship into the Earth, creating the human race. Extincting the dinosaurs.
Logic.
Killing the dinosaurs, sorry. Is that the only ones we've had? I mean, if you want to get technical, the Master did kill Grace, but then she came back, so... Yeah.
Anyway, it's at least the first time in New Who we've seen a friggin' companion physically die.
Yeah. So that
And also the first time we've seen a companion physically die by their own hand. Because technically, by friggin' technicality, yeah, she died by her own hand.
Yeah.
So,
because she got reckless.
yeah, because she got dumbs.
Yep. I mean, we all knew that was going to be the case.
Yeah.
When they kind of introduced this whole thing with her getting reckless.
Pretty much everyone had guessed that she was going to do something completely rash. Or die, or at least it was going to have really bad consequences.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, please do not fuck this up at all.
If she gets resurrected, I said this with Arrow, I won't stop watching the show.
Oh, definitely.
But I will be fucking annoyed.
I stuck with this show through the 50th.
Yeah.
Nothing can make me hate this show. Okay? Nothing. No. Honestly not.
Moffat just took that as a challenge.
Probably.
Yeah.
But, oh well. No, seriously, if I could survive that disrespectful thing. Like, that is the only thing that I can recall that has offended me in Doctor Who. Like, actually personally offended me.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that and how the Doctor Who merchandise is being treated. But whatever. Anyway,
well, that's
I
nerdier
guess,
shit, so...
What?
That's nerdier shit, so...
Yeah. So... I'm going to give it a 9 so far.
I'm also giving it a 9.
Yep, but I'm going to be rewatching this, because... Well, you won't be here for it, because you'll be in Melbourne.
Yeah.
But I'm going to have a marathon of Series 9 before...
Yeah, of course.
Hellbent. So yes, that'll be fun. Recap on the series. We'll be doing a series recap the week after.
Mm-hmm.
So we may or may not have Phoenix Fire join us for that one if he can.
Yep.
If he can make it down, because I kind of want to get a few people in for that. Like Phoenix Fire or someone else maybe. Because most of the stories are two-parters, so there's not a whole lot to put in order. Yeah, so gonna get some people in and have a heavy discussion.
But anyway, back to our main topic!
Jessica Jones! Yes!
Now, I don't know about you, but I don't think we should go into too many spoilers.
No.
In this.
But we will be discussing.
We will be discussing the show, but if...
And spoilers.
If we do...
We will bring up
If we go into really big... Like, I don't really want to go into spoilers and be like, spoilers.
I have a very major topic that I do not like about it, and that is to do with the spoilers.
One thing though, if we do go into major spoilers, I will go like this or something.
Yeah. Well,
and then that's your cue to mute the video and just I do this again.
I can only speak from personal experience in saying people don't typically watch. I mean, I know myself. I don't watch videos.
Okay.
If they're targeted at something I haven't seen.
Right.
So I guess it should be kind of common sense now not to click on a video entitled Jessica Jones discussion or whatever.
Right.
This will be called, and not expect spoilers.
Okay.
I guess
either way, we will warn for major spoilers in case either you haven't watched the show or haven't watched all the way through.
Which we recommend you do.
Yeah.
Definitely. And if you haven't watched Daredevil, go watch Daredevil first. Then watch
you could watch either one first.
One first, but there is a character in this.
It would be fun to see them in this and then see them in Daredevil and be like,
yeah, but it could be out of context because when you see that character show up, she's talking about
Yeah, which is why it would be cool it would be kind of cool to see Jessica Jones and then see that character there and then see them
Still,
Daredevil playing a major part.
I think people could be OCD about seeing
I don't fucking care!
Anyway.
Just watch whichever one you want. They don't really have any continuity with each other.
Sure. So, I like how it's not like an origin story thing.
No.
Like, we learn about Jessica and Kilgrave's origins as we go through.
Like, we don't get, like, a solid origin story until, like, well into the series.
Yeah, and, like, you know, there's this established...
And even then, it's not really a solid origin story.
There's an established history with the two of them.
Yep.
And you don't even...
There's an established history with pretty much all the characters that we just get to know eventually throughout the series. Kind of like there was in Daredevil with, like, Matt and Foggy, how we got to know about their relationship.
Except that series started immediately with Matt's accident.
Yeah.
But then it jumped forward.
Yeah.
And then it would continuously jump back. But I guess that's something you can do. I mean, that's something you can do with, like, a Netflix series. You can't really do that with a movie, I guess. Most movies are origin stories, which people just fucking accept there's going to be origin stories.
There will be origin stories.
I am really sick of, like, especially with Spider-Man, when they're all like, oh, I'm sick of seeing the character get explained. We've seen him on screen before. I'm like, yeah, you've seen the character. You haven't seen this particular incarnation of the character.
You've seen this character, but other people who are new to the character might not have seen it, so they would probably need it to be explained to them.
Exactly.
Like, can people just shut the fuck up, honestly? Like, please shut your mouths.
So we'll start off with a pretty hard-hitting question right off the bat.
Yep.
Which was better, Jessica Jones or Daredevil?
Oh my god. I'm going to go with Jessica Jones, honestly, for me.
Really? Now, for me, they're both equally as good, but what hits it over home for me is just I'm more familiar with the Daredevil lore.
Right.
It's a better source material for me. Not that Jessica Jones is bad by any means. But, yeah, I mean, it just comes down to the fact I like Daredevil just a little bit more.
Yeah.
I think they are on equal footing in terms of...
I would say they're also on equal footing. It's just that Jessica Jones just kind of bumped it up that little bit more for me. Like, not really bumped it up in, like, tone or whatever, but for me, it just kind of got bumped up to I enjoyed this slightly more.
And then it's like, it's easy to say one movie has more rewatchability than another movie, but for a series you can't really do that, because some episodes will be easier to get through than others.
Yeah.
And I think what's funny is we've both gone through the same process as watching Daredevil and Jessica Jones. I watched it first.
Yeah.
And then we watched it again. Or you watched it for the first time. I watched it again.
Yeah.
So I've gone through both of these twice. And I think both times I've fallen asleep through them, watching them with you.
Yep.
But that came down from just I was fucking pure tired. But more or less, I watched them all the way through pretty much in, succession, I guess. I didn't take a major break in between episodes.
I think next time that a Netflix series premieres or comes out or is released or
the next one is Luke Cage.
Yep. So when Luke Cage comes out, I feel I will watch that all the way through by myself. Because, there are just some things that I react more strongly to when I'm by myself.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Which one had the better villain? We've got Vincent D'Onofrio's Wilson Fisk / Kingpin versus David Tennant's Kilgrave / Kevin Thompson / Not Purple
Shut up,
Man.
Shut up. Okay,
I was setting up for a joke.
I don't care. Shut up. Anyway, I think Fisk was the better character.
Definitely.
Like, I slightly cared about him.
Yeah.
But I feel Kilgrave was definitely the better villain.
See, Kilgrave wasn't a villain for me. They explained very early on in the series. They established him as a threat. That's like, he does all of this bad shit. But then when he, when he's living with Jessica, he says he doesn't know, what's right or wrong for him. He doesn't know what's, he has to precisely pick every word he says.
Okay, so how about I put it like this? Fisk was the better character. Kilgrave was the better antagonist.
Yeah.
That would be a bit more of an accurate description there.
But then, once she betrays Kilgrave, and, locks him up and all of that, and then he escapes, he does a complete flip, and he says, like, that part in the final episode when he says, maybe I'll make her want me, and then I'll reject her again and again and again, or maybe I'll just kill her. That's when he becomes the villain.
Yeah.
He just wants to kill Jessica after that. But then, and then the scene on the dock at the end, he gets all those people to kill, like, just beat the shit out of each other, which is from the comics.
Yeah.
Then, he's about to get on the boat with Trish and leave, and then all that development for him to become the villain is instantly undone when he goes back to Jessica. Because it's like, he evolved, it's kind of like what you were saying about when they revived Sarah.
Yeah.
It took all that development Laurel had and just kind of threw it away.
Yeah.
That's what I think happened with Kilgrave here. He became the villain because of what Jessica did.
Yeah.
And then, he had no feelings after that for her. He just wanted her dead and wanted to destroy her.
Yeah.
And then he just threw that away.
I feel that was like the whole maybe I'll just kill her was being like, well, I can't fucking control her. She's not going to do anything for me. Then I might as well just fucking kill her. And then at the end, when he thinks that she's under his control, he's like, oh fuck, I can control her. Okay, so I'm gonna take her again. That's gonna be good. And then obviously the stuff happens and Jessica breaks his neck.
Yeah,
and he dies.
That I didn't like that.
I didn't like it
because
either.
I was getting really excited at the prospect of maybe in season 2 he runs at the end, goes with Trish, and then season 2 is just all about Jessica wanting to find her but knowing she can't. And it's like, probably, give him another season to be a proper villain. Because I don't think he was that in this.
Either way,
you said, he was an antagonist, not a villain.
He was ruthless, he was calculating, he was conniving.
But then again, he did say he doesn't know right from wrong because he's spent his entire life asking that and getting.
That doesn't excuse doing horrible things.
No. Yeah, the stuff was horrible, but from his perspective, he had no idea.
I know, but it's still horrible things.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if he doesn't know that it's not the right thing to do.
Yeah, but
it's still awful.
Yeah, but that's not being evil. Here you had
Okay. Say I punched you in the face and didn't know that it would hurt you. Would that still be an awful thing to do?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm not excusing his actions.
That's what it sounds like you're trying to do right here.
No. See, Wilson Fisk knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
Which made him a villain.
Yeah.
He was in complete control of his actions and he knew what he was doing was wrong. Kilgrave was doing awful shit. And he just did not even know until, I guess when Jessica pointed it out to him. So, in his own mind, he was just doing what he had done because no one taught him to do anything. He was just being himself.
Right.
And then...
I see where you're getting at now.
Yeah, because he said when he stopped the guy from killing his family... He said that he literally thought making the guy kill himself was the right thing to do. That's what he genuinely fought.
Yep.
And so, I don't think he became a villain until after that scenario, and he kind of got a little bit more, like he made his own mother kill herself.
Yeah.
And was going to do the same to his father and, a lot of other people. So he kind of went off the deep end at the end, and I'm like, yeah, he's gonna be a better villain. And like, in the comics, he made Luke Cage, or some shit happened that Luke Cage overrid it, but he was going to make Luke Cage beat a pregnant Jessica Jones.
Oh, okay.
So, the fact that I would have liked to have seen that in, like, the next season, or whatever.
Right.
Because I would have loved to seen Kilgrave go over to the next season and be the villain.
Yep.
Because I think for a lot of people, a talking point was David Tennant in this show, and it drew a lot of people to the show.
Mm.
I mean, I wouldn't say it was the reason for me watching the show, but it certainly made it a lot. I don't want to say a lot more enjoyable, because the show has a lot more enjoyable elements.
Yep.
Other than David Tennant, but he was a large reason behind it.
Yeah. One of my main reasons for wanting to watch this was that, again, it's a Marvel property with a female main character, and up until this point, every protagonist in a fucking Marvel movie has been a conventionally attractive white guy.
And I think any time they've tried to give a female superhero her own thing, it has failed miserably.
Because they don't put the effort in.
Exactly.
With this, they definitely put the effort in.
Yeah.
They cared about source material. They cared and wanted this thing to be more than just a one-season thing. Mm-hmm. They wanted it to be something more.
Yeah.
Like, that's one of the things that makes me love this show.
Yeah, indeed. What can we talk about?
We could talk about the relationships between some of the characters.
Yep.
Like, what did you think of Jessica and Luke's relationship?
Well, it starts off and then kind of dies out, and Luke doesn't show up. What? I guess like the 6th episode, he kind of leaves, tells Jessica to stay the fuck away from him, basically, and doesn't show up till the final 2 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just kind of planting the seeds.
Yeah.
Because spoilers for the comics, and I guess future storylines, but I guess it should be like common knowledge, I guess, for anyone who watches the show. They are married in the comics.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's that. So yeah, it's definitely planting the seeds. It didn't feel forced to me. What's the actor's name? Mike Coulter.
Yep.
Does a great job at playing Luke Cage. I remember when they announced him, I fucking dismissed him immediately. I said, he is not big enough to play Luke Cage.
And
but then he gained 30 pounds of muscle just to play the role.
Yep.
That's great. And then, what's her name? Kristen Ritter? Is that her name? I always get mixed up with Kirsten and Kristen.
I didn't go looking for actors' names. So
I want to say Kristen Ritter. Could be Kirsten. I can't quite remember.
Kristen or Kirsten,
I always get
whichever one.
Whatever.
Yeah.
She does a really good job at playing Jessica Jones.
Yep.
She gained 10 pounds of muscle for the role, and even then, she's not beefy, but that doesn't matter. And yeah, I mean, I didn't think I'd be, enjoying the show that much, because again, like, I would have watched it regardless, but the big draw for me was David Tennant, just to see what he could do in that role. Because I have no knowledge of Jessica Jones as a character, so there's that. Whereas when Daredevil was announced, I was like, fucking brilliant, because I love Daredevil. I love the darker superheroes. So I guess this was right up my alley, because Jessica Jones, she's not even like a superhero in this show.
She's
just a regular person.
She's just kind of walking the line.
Yeah.
Like the whole series.
Yeah.
You definitely get the sense that this is a person who doesn't, like, she wants to be a hero, but at the same time, she just kind of wants to do her own thing.
Yeah. We get a nod to her original costume.
Mm.
Well, I'm not going to say original. I don't know if that's what she started off in. But her comic costume, we get it shown to us by Patsy.
Trish. Her name is Trish.
Trish.
She's not Patsy.
Shut up.
This is established in the show. She's not Patsy.
Shut up. But yeah, that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
And of course, the original name, Jewel, sounds like a stripper name. Yeah. I love how when, like, she puts a mask on and it's like, now you can't see. It's like, yep. Brilliant.
How about, okay, now that we got Luke and Jessica's relationship out of the way, what about the dynamic between Jessica and some other characters?
Well,
like say Jessica and Trish's dynamic.
Well, I will admit, I'm not that big a fan of Trish. I don't know why. She's just one of the characters that is kind of bland to me. She just doesn't have a lot going on, and I'm like, whatever. Of course, in the comics, she's Hellcat.
Yeah.
So, you know, if they bring that into the show sometime later, you know, not saying it will happen in, like, next season or whenever. But, you know, it would have been kind of cool for them to go down the road of Trish was with Kilgrave at the end of the season, and then that carried to season 2. But, I wouldn't say that I didn't care for the character, because I thought, like... Because, yeah, I thought Kilgrave was in control of Jessica, and I'm like, is he going to make Jessica kill Trish? I don't want that to happen. But, yeah, I wouldn't say she's a bad character. It's just
I wasn't asking about, like, opinion on the character. I mean, like, what did you think of...
It was a good dynamic.
Yeah.
Yeah, they played off each other really well. I did get the sense that they grew up together. Well, not grew up, but, you know, from teenage years to whatever, and that they had a falling out.
Yep.
Like they did. So, yeah, it was a great dynamic.
Yeah.
The dynamic between Kilgrave and Jessica was really good as well. Like, it just went through so many, like, different emotions. You know, she like, when he first comes back, pure fear, pure dread.
Yep.
Then kind of goes...
Like, she literally goes from being terrified of this guy to literally wanting to go to any lengths to catch him.
Yeah. And then...
It's like, I want to be completely away from this guy, and then it goes from that to, I want to be as close as possible to this guy so I can just fucking...
And then sometimes she just gives up
Yeah.
all hope, like, I cannot fight him at all.
Which is, like, a very human thing to do.
Yeah.
Like, people do, like, give up really easily.
Yeah.
So, like, I do like that they made her give up a couple times.
Yeah. I felt,
I was really glad that, like, they didn't have her give up once and then be like, "Ha! I'm an unstoppable freight train. I can't be stopped now because I got that one pep talk."
Yeah.
Ever.
I felt Robin was very forced sometimes.
Yeah.
The shit she would talk was just all kinds of weird. Is the character supposed to be that, like, mentally messed up?
I feel we were supposed to care about Robin and Ruben, but, like, I didn't find myself caring for either of them, honestly. Like, the only time I actually got to caring about Ruben was after he died, because, oh no, he didn't actually do anything in the show, why would you do that?
Yeah, I didn't get the sense of what was going on between the two.
I literally had no idea.
Like, at the beginning, they made it sound like were they having some kind of fucked up sibling sexual relationship, or what was happening?
I really don't know. Like,
because I can't remember who the character was who was shocked, but when they mentioned they were twins,
that was Jessica.
Yeah, okay, it was. Yeah,
like Jessica like comes up to their apartment to like tell them to shut up, and she just kind of opens the door and goes, "I don't care what kind of kinky shit you're into, just do it like quieter or something."
Yeah, because it's like,
and it's like,
so it's not.
So everyone thought, "How? Yay!" So okay, so they're like, are they in a thing? What's going on
like,
here? And then it's really like, weird. Oh, she's my twin sister. It's like,
it's,
oh, okay. I don't know what's happening.
Like, what is going on there?
What was happening there?
Yeah.
I really don't get it. Maybe I wasn't paying enough attention.
Did Ruben have some kind of mental illness or something? Because
I feel
like they were setting up.
I feel like he did kind of have just a little bit of a thing.
Yeah, because, I mean, lines that kind of make it sound kind of humorous is like, when it's like, he can't tie his shoelaces without my permission. It's why he wears slip-ons, or Etcher's sketch.
He wrote their initials on in his Etcher sketch.
So it's like
what?
They kind of got vague with it, but I think making it vague kind of made it seem a little bit,
just a little bit
stranger,
a little bit more stranger, and more like a little bit more like maybe interesting.
Plus, does she have some kind of mental issue?
I felt like
that's what they're saying.
I got the sense that like maybe Ruben just has his like. I don't know, he's got some sort of condition or something.
Maybe.
And Robin just kind of cares for him and keeps him safe and stuff, and thinks that, oh no, he can't take care of himself, I have to take care of him. Maybe their parents weren't around that much when they're growing up.
Maybe they'll explore that.
I hope they elaborate more on that, honestly.
Yeah, true.
Like, again, I don't like Robin that much, but I just hope they get
She's
more
very
into
touch and go for me.
Yeah. There were a couple moments where I actually started to go like, oh, Robin, Robin, babe. But other times I was just like, Robin, babe, shut up.
Like, there's some, like, the whole, I hope there's free express shipping in heaven. Like, yeah, that's a funny line, but that's fucking very out of place.
You're talking about and your dead brother.
Didn't seem very upset that. Like, I know they said sometimes, like Malcolm would say, I found her crying in the stairwell and all of that, but we never see that. We hardly ever see that on screen.
Yeah.
And it's like, you get the perception that she doesn't really give two shits. Like, I know she does.
Yeah.
And she gets concerned with all of that, but
I never really got the sense that
even after she learns he died, she just doesn't seem to care. She just gets everyone up and goes and attacks Jessica.
I never really got the sense that she didn't care. I always got the sense that she gives a shit. She's just showing her concern in her own little
but she
twisted
seemed
way.
to care more when he was missing and not when she found out. And like, that's the thing. She it did not go through her mind for 1 second that he was dead. She kept talking about him as if he had ran off somewhere. So then when she learns he's dead, she doesn't.
I feel that was because, like, okay, so when someone's missing, right? Like, maybe you feel like you can actually do something to help them, like you can find them or something. But when she found out he was dead, she just kind of went, "Oh, so I can't do anything. Yeah, but I'm just helpless now."
No, but usually when people go missing, most people brace themselves for the worst.
Obviously, Robin's
and then
not
if they
one of those people.
Yeah, but then that would also make it hit harder. It would be like if someone said, just like, say, right after, like, she doesn't know he's missing, but then someone says, your brother died, she would be completely distraught. That's the same reaction she would have because it did not go through her mind at all.
Right.
Like, so that's what I'm saying there. It's just kind of like, the way they portrayed it was odd.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, but, I don't know, I just think the character in general is a bit odd.
Yeah. I feel like that was her purpose.
Yeah.
Like, her purpose was to be that character that you just kind of go, oh, okay, what's going on here? I don't understand this person.
But then, they sometimes... That's a trope in shows, I guess, when they have oddball characters, but then more often than not, they develop. Especially after, like,
I hope she does develop, actually.
Yeah.
Like, I hope she develops into a character I can give a shit about.
Which I guess we can talk now about Malcolm.
Oh my god, Malcolm! I love Malcolm. Malcolm was, I don't want to say my favorite character in the show.
I want to say he got actually, like, the most development.
He did, actually.
Yeah. Even for being, like,
For being like a secondary character,
I wouldn't even call him really a secondary, because he just shows up for bits and pieces and doesn't do...
Tertiary character? I don't know.
A whole lot.
Either way, he's not a main character, but I do feel like he did get the brunt of the character development of the show.
I mean...
Like, he goes from being, like, a stoner that just hangs out... a stoner that happens to be friggin' Jessica's neighbor to a stoner that's literally being manipulated by Kilgrave.
Yeah.
To just this really upstanding guy who just kind of tries to help everyone.
But the thing is, he's not like most Kilgrave people.
Yeah.
Where Kilgrave controls them, does whatever he does for however long he needs them. All Kilgrave did to him was get him addicted, and then that's it.
That's how he made sure that he would show up every day at 10 a.m. to collect his his hit, and then go take more pictures of Jessica.
So was that a shock for you when it was revealed Malcolm was the one who was taking the pictures? Yeah,
actually. Yeah. Like, I did not expect that. I just thought Malcolm was just going to be like this occasional comic relief that came along every so often.
That's what's referenced in the show. No one expects no one pays attention to the druggie.
Yeah.
But then for
like, even Ruben brings it up. Like, people will look at someone like Malcolm and get the wrong idea.
Yeah. And
which, like, we did get the wrong idea from him. Exactly. Like, we just thought he was just a run-of-the-mill stoner, and just all of a sudden, boom, he's not a run-of-the-mill stoner, he's he's a person with addiction who actually was a proper person, like most addicts are, like were, or are. God, I'm trying not to dehumanize addicts right now. Oh my god. But yeah, he's like an actual. God, what am I trying to say?
No idea.
Yeah, but
he was good character.
He was good. Malcolm was good.
I found it funny though that more often than not he'd be wearing red clothing. So
considering one of his previous roles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For those who don't know.
Down there if you do.
Yeah.
Down there if you don't. But no, he was he was the Red Ranger in Power Rangers RPM.
I guess we can talk about the whole subplot, I guess, with Jerry, Pam, and Wendy.
Yeah.
That whole thing.
I was thinking that what relevance is this going to have?
Yeah.
Which
really, in the end...
it didn't really have
a whole lot, because...
much relevance, no.
So-and-so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like at the beginning of the show, like, when I saw Pam coming up behind Jerry, I was like, holy shit. Holy fucking shit. Holy shit. Someone's not straight in the MCU. Stop all the presses.
Yeah.
Like, it was a big thing for me to see actually non-straight people in the MCU.
Cue the latest meme we've done them on ourselves.
Yes.
Anyway,
go to my channel to see what that is.
Yeah, I guess we can talk about the powers Kilgrave has, the virus.
Mm-hmm.
In the comics, for those who don't know, Kilgrave is a mutated human who I think it's something to do with pheromones. So there's that, and of course he has purple skin.
Yep.
His real name in the comics is Zebediah Kilgrave.
Yep.
There's, not the Kevin Thompson thing.
Yep.
I guess they just had to, like, do an ends to the means because they literally didn't want to purple up David Tennant and call him Purple Man.
Yep.
But, that's fair enough because it would kind of look stupid to begin with.
Yeah.
I mean, there's definitely that sense because, pretty much every item of clothing he wears is purple. There's purple something in there.
Yep.
With a few exceptions. And then whenever, like, in the opening episodes, Jessica would be having, like, flashbacks or whatever, there'd be purple lighting, and they do that a lot.
Yep.
And then towards the end, when he gets more serum injected, he has purple veins.
Yeah, purple.
Now, I didn't actually pay attention, but apparently his eyes go red and black as well, which is a reference to the comic. So there's that. My only real experience with Purple Man is the only other times he's appeared in television, which is in Avengers not United They Stand. Fuck that show. Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
Yeah.
And the X-Men animated series, which, his motives are very different in those. So, yeah. That's kind of cool.
I felt like the whole purple thing, like, the MCU is already stupid.
Yeah.
So, like, I felt like the whole purple thing wouldn't be out of place. Like,
I
felt it would feel out of place in this show, but, like, in the universe as a whole, it wouldn't. I just really wanted to see, like, actual Purple Man. Like, an actual Purple Man. I didn't want to see...
that's what I was kind of hoping they would do at the very end when they injected him.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, fuck. And that's when the veins started going...
I was really hoping he would be, like, a really pale purple.
This is what I would happen. Like, have him skin tone, but with, like, purple veins running through his face.
Yeah.
Like that, or something.
I would have... My design choice would be, like, either the purple veins, like you said, or have him sort of the purple people go when they get strangled, or something. Like,
for those who don't know...
Oh, shit.
Or you wouldn't just change colour for anything.
No, I wouldn't. This is... Yeah. But, or just a really pale, sort of, complexion-y purple.
Like, what was I going to say?
Complexion-y purple?
Like, in the comics, he is just purple, but in Earth's Mightiest Heroes, there's this weird thing with his face. It's like purple, but then there's like pale purple across, and it's kind of weird. I don't think, like, there's no real two ways about it. If he was purple, it'd be kind of stupid.
It would.
But, whatever. I think I was fine with it in the end.
I mean, this is a show.
The whole character's end was kind of
I liked it. I liked it, but I didn't like it.
Okay, so if they decided to bring him back by whatever means, do you think that would be a bad move?
I think it would be a good move.
Yeah. Because
like, I do not think that would be a bad move.
Even though he's not like the most popular of villains in the history of comic books, I think there's more that the character could do, come back as a fully fledged force.
Yep.
Like, I think there's several ways you can go around it. He like, say, in the end, he had control over Jessica, and he put an image over everyone's minds, thinking he was dead. Because then that way he could just go into hiding and make the world think, they
just bring him back through some supernatural bullshit.
Or, this one could be a bit far-fetched, but whatever. He was getting injections in his neck / spine. What if that kind of reinforced it and Jessica didn't actually, kill him?
I don't know, but, I do feel like if they brought him back, I would not be upset.
Bring him back and then he's purple.
Yeah, bring him back and then... Oh my god, that would actually make sense because, circulation cut off when people's necks are snapped, and so his face would be purple.
Yeah.
Bring him back with a broken neck and purple skin. And at least just the purple face. It just hands
I forget how it's done in X-Men, but he can be flesh-colored.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember if it's just like a mental projection he puts over people or whatever. Go watch the episode, guys. The good thing about the X-Men show is you don't really need to watch
the show.
The show all the way through. You can just kind of jump in at certain episodes. Some exceptions, but whatever. Anything else we could go over?
Okay. No, I don't have anything else.
All right.
Like, I really should have more, but like, I feel like I just need to like sit for a while and just kind of contemplate the show before actually formulating proper stuff to talk about.
A lot of people are calling this the best thing to come out of Marvel. Would you agree with that?
I want to say yes. I really, really want to say yes. Like, I'm going to say yes, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well, for me, Daredevil is still at the top.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I guess one thing is this season didn't tie up loose ends.
Mm-hmm.
I think Daredevil ended the season tying up all loose ends, but the strands they left open are strands to be expanded upon.
Yep.
And some strands in Jessica Jones that are still left open kind of feel like they could have been wrapped up. Such as like...
Okay, so the reason I say that Jessica Jones is the best thing, like I wouldn't say it's the greatest thing to come out of Marvel. I would say it's definitely my favorite thing to come out of Marvel. Simply because like it deals with so much stuff. Like it deals with loss of identity. It deals with friggin' statutory rape. It deals with themes of loss of identity, rape, fucking all that stuff, and all while delivering a fucking great story with great characters, and just I don't know what to say. I just fucking loved it. Okay.
Yeah. I guess another thing that we could say: did Jessica make the right decision in betraying Kilgrave at the house, taking him in, locking him up, and I guess leading to a few deaths? Because she does have the conversation with Trish that, would you throw your life away if you could harness that power and use it for good?
Ooh.
Because she was, yes, it would have taken a while, but I think she could have, because Kilgrave said it, we make a hell of a team, maybe it could work. And like, it's yes, he did horrible things, but he was not an evil person. So, and the good you could have done with that power, could have been, could have changed the world. Instead, Jessica decided to take him in. Right all the wrongs.
I don't really think that was the best decision ever.
No.
Like, I'm not gonna say, like, oh, she should have used it for good.
Yeah.
I'm saying...
Because obviously it's a show and they need to keep the plot going.
I'm saying,
but
like, that was a dumb decision on her part, but, you know, that's the whole thing.
Actually
she made the big mistake and she learned from it.
Yeah. I'd actually say it was kind of downright selfish.
Yeah,
I guess
that's the thing. Jessica is a character that they've allowed to make mistakes. They've allowed her to give up.
Yeah.
They've allowed her to do stupid things. They've allowed her to be selfish, and that's what's so great.
And then
about her character.
One character we forgot to bring up: Simpson.
Yeah.
Slash Nuke in the comics.
Yeah.
They're obviously setting up for Nuke.
Yeah.
They had
The military.
Kozlov
Yeah, they've
come in and get
taken him
him.
away.
So, yeah, is he going to be the big bad for next season? Because I'm trying to think who they could possibly have.
Maybe he'll come in
big
Luke
bad.
Cage.
Maybe?
Yeah.
Because I've read the cast for Luke Cage, and yeah, I don't
Anyway,
anything.
like, at the beginning of his story, I really did feel sorry for him.
Yeah, I did too.
Because, like,
Then
he's forced to kill Trish, and he
Yeah.
obviously does not want to because,
Yeah.
like, and he's just so obsessed
Then-
with helping Jessica.
yeah.
He wants to make up for what he
But-
did.
Then he turns into a dick who disobeys orders for no reason.
Yeah,
Like when he's sitting,
he becomes.
there's no explanation given as to why he's sitting outside Kilgrave's house, not reporting it.
Because okay, I feel that he wanted Kilgrave for himself. Like, he wanted revenge for what Kilgrave almost made him do.
Yeah,
Like, for a couple hours there, he literally thought he had killed Trish.
yeah,
So, I feel that fucked him up.
yeah.
That he just got completely out of it. He just... Yeah, he lost
But
his
then-
mental stability.
He doesn't really do anything about it. Just
No.
kind of sits there, like, just watching him for several hours.
Just looking for a chance.
Maybe several days it would have to have been.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyway.
But, yeah, just... I feel like Simpson just had an obsession with Kilgrave. He literally wanted to kill him and put him in a grave.
Yeah.
It's funny. But,
Yeah.
yeah, he was obsessed with Kilgrave. He wanted to kill him, but Jessica did not want to kill him. Jessica wanted to bring him in to prove Hope's innocence, but Simpson was just like, no, fuck that. He's way too dangerous.
Yeah.
He fucked me up, so I'm gonna fuck him
And
up.
that's the thing. Sometimes they, make, Kilgrave's powers can be used for some, comic relief, I guess, in a way.
Mm.
And then, but it's, a great threat, when he's got all the people all the cops in the police station holding guns to their own heads and to civilians' heads and all of that.
Yep.
But then there's also that line where he once told a man to go screw himself.
Can you even imagine?
Yeah. Which then I also thought, can you ask someone to do something that is physically impossible to do?
That's a
could
good
you...
question.
So if you say to a man, eat your own head, what would happen?
Yeah.
Or, for example, if he asked me to do a backflip, would I be able to?
You would attempt...
Because I'm not...
You would attempt to and die.
Yeah. When don't I? No. But, yeah. Overall, I'm gonna give Jessica Jones a 10.
I'm definitely giving it a 10 as well.
Yeah. Which, yeah.
If I could go to 11, I would.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I'm looking for... I don't think a Season 2 has been announced, but I'm pretty sure that it's probably gonna happen.
Yeah.
More than likely. I don't know when Daredevil Season 2 is coming out.
And if a second season of Jessica Jones doesn't happen, then fuck you.
I kind of feel they'll do a combined... They'll combine Luke Cage and Jessica Jones
I would be down for that.
into one season for Season 2 of both shows.
But no!
Kind of like what they're doing with Ant-Man and Wasp.
But no, that's anti-white. That's anti-white. You don't have a white man as a main character. That's anti-white. But I can't Jessica Jones or Luke Cage. Ah!
Anyway.
I'm sorry, I had to get that out of my system.
So, we're going to tie this in.
Oh! Are we now?
With the release of the trailer for Captain America Civil War.
Captain America Civil War.
Where do we think the MCU is going to go? Is it going to take a new direction in the third phase?
No.
No.
Straight up no.
Okay.
It's not.
Do
It's
you
not.
think?
I know they're introducing more new characters
Yeah.
this phase, but like, no,
Do you think
it's gonna be the same.
that there will be a bigger presence of death?
I hope so,
Yeah.
but I don't think so.
I reckon Ragnarok will probably kill off a few Asgardian characters.
As long as they don't kill off Sif, I'm fine.
I reckon all 3 of the Warriors 3 will probably die.
Yeah,
Sif will live,
Sif's gonna be fine.
but Volstagg, Fandral, and Hogun
yeah,
are probably gonna get it.
like Sif's gonna live. They still need her.
Ooh.
They still need her
Okay,
to cause
okay.
tension between Thor and Jane.
Heimdall dies.
Yeah,
Sif becomes the new whatever the fuck Heimdall does.
I would be so down for that.
Whatever the
so
fuck.
fucking down for that.
I think Odin's dead.
Odin's dead.
Yeah. If not,
Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Don't answer it.
oh, quick! It's in your room.
What are you
Run! Phone.
doing? Yeah, fucking phones.
Okay.
But,
So yeah, Civil War. Anyone gonna die? You reckon? Nah, probably not. If it is, it's probably gonna be someone like, I don't know, Luke Cage. Not Luke Cage. Nick Fury.
yeah.
Why don't I get Luke Cage?
I don't. I used to think someone was gonna die, but
Maybe not.
No, I really don't think anyone's gonna die in this movie.
Do you reckon Spider-Man will have a big role or
I don't think he'll have a big role.
It'll
I think
just
he'll
be-
have a relatively
small role?
kind of like.
I don't see where he'd fit.
No,
To be honest, like
so far from the trailer, I don't really see how he would fit into it. But we'll just have to wait and see until we actually get. Yeah. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see until we get proper details.
yeah, definitely. Is Guardians that soon?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know who the villain for Guardians is going to be.
Nope.
So yeah, I don't
Thanos.
understand them. All right, so I can't remember. I know we've discussed it before. Did we agree Mysterio is the most likely candidate for the Spider-Man movie?
I don't think we agreed that he's the most likely candidate. I think we
Yeah.
agreed that he was the one that seemed the most logical.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
I don't think we established that. Yeah, they're definitely they're most likely going to use this guy.
And the MCU is now diving into magic, so
So yeah, it would seem
Mysterio
seems pretty fitting for that.
yeah. And then
Mysterio or Morpheus, you know.
yeah, Morpheus.
Morpheus.
Do you mean the vampire? Because that's Morbius.
Morbius.
Yeah.
Fucking not
Yeah. Not Lawrence Fishburne.
Lawrence Fishburne.
No.
What am I thinking? That's embarrassing.
Lawrence Fishburne, obviously.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel Mysterio and Morbius would be a good choice for this movie.
Maybe. I mean...
Or Mysterio.
No,
Mysterio or Morbius.
Save Morbius for a fucking Blade crossover.
That would be so cool.
Yeah.
I want a Blade.
Because how would
I want a
Spider-Man...
Blade Netflix series now.
Yeah.
That
Or,
would be cool.
You know, the old talks with Wesley Snipes.
Yeah.
All of that. Is it Wesley Snipes or Snipe?
Snipes.
Snipes, yeah.
It snipes.
Okay.
Wesley doesn't snipe. He snipes.
Anyway, the Black Panther movie, do you reckon they're going to dive straight in
I feel like they're just gonna throw down.
Claw?
They're just gonna throw down.
Because who else is there?
They're just gonna throw down.
Yeah, but who else is there in terms of villains for Black Panther?
Wasn't there that gorilla guy? Like, I can't really...
Gorilla Grodd?
No, there's a gorilla guy that Black
I don't
Panther
know.
fights.
I
don't...
is he the one in the Ultimate Avengers? Is he in Ultimate Avengers?
Maybe...
The cartoon?
Maybe.
Or am I thinking of that
I
shitty,
don't know.
weird cartoon? Anyway, I reckon they'll dive straight in with Claw.
Yeah.
Probably.
Like, I don't want to say who else is there,
Yeah.
because I don't know enough about
Yeah.
Black Panther and his villains to be able to say
But then-
who else is there but Claw.
So do you reckon
But like,
Loki's going to be the villain for Ragnarok?
yes.
Well,
Yeah.
we obviously
As-
know he's going to be part of the movie.
Yeah.
So I guess the question is, would you prefer to see him as fighting alongside
I don't want to see that.
Thor?
No, I saw that. I
fighting-
saw that in the Dark World. I don't want
Yeah.
any more of that.
Um,
Like, Loki's a villain. Keep him
I'd
that
honestly
way.
like to see him just go toe to toe with Thor fighting.
I would like to see
Like,
Loki
have him-
actually be a villain.
Yeah.
Not a funny one. Like, obviously...
he's the god
I
of
know,
mischief.
I know. Obviously, he's going to be funny at some points, but not like a villain that's actually more so a villain than comic relief.
Yeah.
Like, Avengers is like a semi-good example.
Yeah.
Like, he's villainous in that. He's all evil and shit, but then
Yeah.
he's also, like, just as entertaining as well, and like, no, he has to be more villainous than funny.
Well, I
Honestly,
reckon they
to
might
me,
do that. Because in Dark World, you kind of got that one step further with it. So I reckon in Ragnarok, because I think Ragnarok will be a lot more serious in tone than the previous 4 movies.
I just really hope that
Actually, I think that's going to be a theme for this phase of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Really?
I reckon Civil War is going to be a lot more serious than First Avenger. And Winter Soldier was pretty serious.
Yeah, Winter Soldier was like crossing the
I mean-
line a little bit there.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the...
Not in a bad way.
Yeah.
In a good way, definitely.
Yeah, so I think the comedy will get a lot more toned down.
Yep.
No, I'm not saying that will be for every movie.
I feel like we'll still have the same
Alright,
amount
so-
of comedy, obviously.
In Doctor Strange, I don't see a lot happening there, because there's not a lot to be comedic with.
Mhm.
Doctor Strange isn't a comedic character, so I don't see it happening there with...
Well, it's going to be
him.
comedic anyway because, we're looking at Benedict Cumberbatch.
Ooh. Guardians, they obviously have to keep that, but I reckon it might be...
He'll get into serious stuff. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, apparently we're getting into
Yeah.
Star Wars dads and stuff.
Yeah. I do not fucking want a serious Spider-Man movie. We got that with the first 3. No, thank you.
Yes, please,
Keep
just give us a ridiculous
Give
Spider-Man
us a
movie.
new tone. Like, don't make it just a carbon copy of Amazing Spider-Man, obviously.
Yeah.
Which I felt could
I want-
fit into the MCU.
From a
Fairly fine.
from a Spider-Man movie in the MCU, I want a serious tone that's also very entertaining.
Like, that's the
Like,
thing. I
I
don't
want-
give 2 shits if you have Peter Parker's real life be completely serious.
Mhm.
But as long as he's Spider-Man and he's wisecracking and he's making jokes,
Yep.
that's fine. Because that's something that Tobey Maguire didn't do.
Mm.
He didn't...
I mean,
made
he
a
did
few-
make a few jokes, but they were
But
all
that's the
they were all
thing.
delivered
There was
deadpan
like
and dull.
one or... And Tobey Maguire couldn't do comedy, really. He just kind of did light-hearted babble.
Like,
And he didn't fit... Like, Spider-Man is a dick at his core.
he's a complete asshole.
Andrew Garfield just did that so well.
Yeah.
I don't mean to do that when you say arsehole, but... Anyway, so yeah, they just have to get that balance right. Black Panther is not going to be a comedic movie at all.
There will definitely be funny parts, because,
I don't
that's
know
the
there,
appeal.
though.
That's the appeal.
But I feel like if it was, it wouldn't be coming from Black Panther. Because Black Panther is a completely serious...
I feel he'll crack a joke
I
or
don't
two.
know.
He'll crack a joke or two. Like, literally, I mean, one joke or two.
Maybe, but... I mean, he's a
And
king.
even then, they'll be very subtle.
He's a king. He's a royal.
Thor's
From what
going
I've
to
seen
be
of
a
the-
king. He is also a royal.
Yeah, but he's...
He wisecracks.
Yeah, but he's reluctant to take that role. He's a dick. He's an arrogant dick.
I do feel...
T'Challa is not.
I
that.
do feel like there will be quite a little bit of wisecracking in friggin' Black Panther, but not as much
Alright.
as you'd expect.
I don't think there'll be any in Infinity War Part 2. Like, maybe towards the end. Maybe.
It's Avengers.
Yeah, but,
It's Avengers.
yeah, but look what happened when they injected humor into Age of Ultron. It felt disjointed, out of place.
it's Avengers. There's gonna be wisecracking. There's gonna be quips.
I think they'll definitely tone it down in the second
They'll
part.
tone it down, but there will still be quips.
Not in the middle of battle, though.
Not in the
Which
middle of
let's face
battle.
it, that's all Infinity War Part 2 is going to
In
be.
Thanos, against Thanos, no, I don't think there will be
No.
heavy quips. Heavy, probably like mild.
And Thanos
mild
better not.
quips.
Thanos better not.
If
quip.
Thanos quips,
Not once.
if
do I
Thanos
wanna hear
quips,
him
I
quip.
will walk out of the theater.
Sure.
Like, I want to hear him be smug.
I will actually walk out of the theater if I hear Thanos make one quip.
So, yeah, I'm not going to say I'll do that, but I'll be displeased. Ant-Man and the Wasp, I think they'll definitely keep the humour for that
That'll
one.
be humor
But
and
then
shit.
who's the villain going to be? Because, I mean, look what they did with the first one. They're like, oh, we took his main villain. Let's just take one of his alter egos and make him a villain. So, is our villain going to be Giant Man?
We have, well, again, we don't know enough about Ant-Man or the Wasp.
Do
to
the
know.
Wrecking Crew. I don't even know if they're villains of... No, I think they're in Daredevil Season 2.
Whatever.
What's that cunt's name? Whirlwind? I know he fought the Wasp in Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
Right.
He's the one in the green dildo armor. It's a weird shaped helmet with the things.
Right.
I think he's part of a team.
I feel okay.
But whatever.
I feel like with Ant-Man and the Wasp, they'll pull something out of their hats that like we don't
Probably.
know about. They'll pull something obscure and stuff.
Maybe. I don't know. But
I
it'll be good
really
nonetheless.
want Ant-Man and the Wasp to be like, oh, Scott's got something in the head and can't do the rest of the movie.
Yeah.
Oh no! Hope, quick, be the main character. Yay!
Oh, okay. Captain Marvel.
That's gonna be good.
Yeah. Again,
Marvel's.
there's always, I guess, a little bit of concern when there's a female lead involved because it's like, hopefully they can get it right this time.
I feel with the MCU, their track record with female main characters being Jessica Jones.
Yeah.
With their track record of female characters with Jessica Jones, I am very confident with Captain Marvel.
But then that is TV format.
I don't.
That is episodic.
I know.
format.
But I'm just saying that
Yeah.
with keeping Jessica Jones in mind, I am confident that Ant-Man and the Wasp and Captain Marvel will be at least
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. And then I guess one thing that
I'm praying they're not bad.
I mean, when you look at it, all the MCU movies, yeah, they're funny and all that. But when you look at the funniest ones, they're the unknown materials.
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy, they injected humor into it, so you walked out of that movie feeling entertained.
Yeah.
Same with Ant-Man.
Yeah.
So...
Please don't do that with Captain Marvel.
He's capped, because, like, that
I'm
kind
frightened
of...
they will.
Like, maybe the MCU will gain enough steam with audiences that they don't need to do that anymore. Because especially if they do it with stuff like Black Panther, which is supposed to be a dark source material, very tribal kind of stuff. I mean, I just remember watching a few episodes of that cartoon they had, and it was pretty
I wouldn't
dark.
call Black Panther like tribal. Like
Well,
Wakandan society is very
Wakanda-
advanced.
but it's a tribal setting,
Yeah,
you know.
but their
Jungle.
they have like advanced technology.
Yeah, they have advanced technology, but they're still very tribal. I mean, they have...
Yeah.
I don't know too much
Please-
about... I don't claim to know too much,
Yeah.
but don't they sort all their shit out through combat, pretty much?
I don't know. Some
Because isn't that how T'Chaka is killed in the end?
Yeah,
By
that's
that
how,
gorilla guy, yeah.
like in the cartoon, yeah.
Oh, no, that was...
Or in the comics.
That was that movie. Because I remember seeing that. I'm pretty sure
you're
that
talking
was...
about Ultimate Avengers 2.
Yes,
Oh yeah,
something like that. Yeah.
And also
That's what
had the
happens in
cartoon
that.
as well.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't think that would be the place
No.
to inject comedy either.
No, don't throw comedy in
dark.
there like anything.
Yeah, no. Captain Marvel, I don't know too much about the source material.
Mm-hmm.
they'll have to go into a backstory about being Miss Marvel, wouldn't they?
No, they wouldn't.
Wouldn't they?
No,
I
they
kind of
wouldn't.
feel...
They wouldn't. They won't need to.
Yeah, but
They'll
what
just,
would they do, though?
They will. How do
they set up that character
They'll set her up as just like. But then they'll set her up like she was like they would set up Miss Marvel, except she's just called Captain Marvel.
Yeah, but you need to go into the whole backstory about Marvel and
what's your point?
Like, I don't know too much.
Yeah, they would have to go into backstory, but like they wouldn't have to go into backstory of being like, oh, she used to be Miss Marvel, now she's Captain Marvel. She could just be Captain Marvel right from the start. They don't need to be like, oh, hey, she's Miss Marvel now. Oh, look, she's Captain Marvel. They can just have Marvel there and then give her powers, and then boom, she's Captain Marvel and not Miss Marvel.
No, I don't mean like fucking show her at the start being Miss Marvel. I mean through flashbacks.
I mean, no, don't do that. Don't do that.
Well, then don't have her be Captain Marvel. Have her be Miss Marvel. Don't have her be a male character.
She's not a male character. No. She's not a male character.
Captain
she
Marvel,
is her own character. She just has the same name.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Have her be.
She's taken over. She's taken over his.
Yeah, but then why was it her who took over?
Are you really asking that? Are you really asking why Miss Marvel took over the role of Captain Marvel?
What?
Are you really asking that?
Yeah, but why would it just be like... Like, I'm just picturing right now, like, a Green Lantern scenario, you know, when the ring picks.
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know, but I'm just saying, don't go down the road of, lol, she was Miss Marvel, now she's Captain Marvel. Just establish her as Captain Marvel. I mean, they can go down the road of, lol, she used to be Miss Marvel, now she's Captain Marvel, but, like, I would just prefer that she be Captain Marvel and not be piggybacking on the shoulders of another character.
Wait, what?
What?
Piggybacking on the... But her being Miss Marvel from the get-go. Motherfucker! Is that Mum?
I don't know what I'm saying! Point is...
Yes.
Point is, Captain Marvel. Point is, she's Captain Marvel, and yeah.
Shit got weird. And then Inhumans, which I couldn't give two shits about. It's Inhumans, whatever.
You just don't know enough about Inhumans.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know enough about it either, but I'm still excited about it because it's it's a new material.
It's part of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., so how interesting could it be? Nah. It's all good.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is cool.
Oh, I bet. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. shot marker.
Ding! What are we doing now?
Take that, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Are we done here?
I'm trying to think that we've gone over everything. Sounds like it. Okay. Joel, you fuckwit. We can hear you laughing from the abyss. Alright, which one of these upcoming Marvel movies do you think is the most doomed to potentially fail?
I really don't know. I don't want to say.
I think
either. Like, I don't want to. I don't want to think that. Oh, one of these is gonna fail.
No, but like, I'm trying to think what looks the least promising. I guess I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm saying Inhumans, mainly because a lot of people are just saying it's kind of their excuse to try and do something like with mutants.
Yeah, I mean, what else are they gonna do with mutants? Because they can't do mutants.
Yeah.
So, like, that's what else are they gonna do?
Yeah. Then, like, I mean, you've got your lead character, which doesn't talk. Nice. Then you got all these other characters. You got Medusa. You got a talking bulldog. I think he talks. I don't know. Although his name's Lockjaw, so Matt Berry. There we go. He can be Lockjaw.
Matt Berry can be everyone in here.
Fuck off. Yeah.
He can even play Black Bolt.
All right. So with the more, I guess, serious tone of these Netflix shows, do you think some of that will rub off?
I hope so.
On the MCU, because again,
I really hope so. Like I don't want them to go into like beating people to a bloody pulp thing.
Yeah, no,
that would be way too.
But the whole Netflix thing, I mean, that's like
Netflix is restricted,
controlled, restricted system.
Yeah,
that like clearly states, this is meant for adults or whatever.
Whereas if they put that in the movie, then like
a movie is for a
wider audience,
wider audience to go and. But then I guess Fantastic blew that wide open.
Yeah.
With blowing people's heads off and whatnot.
Yeah.
Whatever,
that's fine. Fantastic.
Because, I mean, looking here, there's a lot of movies that I can say there are going to be some serious tones here. Civil War is going to get into some pretty deep shit.
Yeah.
I don't see them doing much humor there.
I can see them still doing it.
Oh yeah, but it is not going to be anywhere near.
It's not going to be
Avengers.
I don't think it'll be humor. I don't think it'll be humor heavy.
No,
I think that there will be a fair bit of humor.
Maybe at the start.
I mean,
maybe.
I mean, in the trailer, we do have Tony going friggin'. Sometimes I want to punch you in your perfect teeth.
Yeah.
So like that, like it when a movie has Tony Stark in it. Then there's gonna be a
but then there's been times in trailers where he said lines that sound comedic, but then in the context that they're in, they don't really.
Okay, but
like the whole genius billionaire playboy philanthropist. That in the trailer sounded fucking hilarious. In the movie, it has like a sinister edge to it.
Yeah.
Because it's delivered like,
But,
deadpan. But
like, in Civil War, you got Tony Stark, like, quipping piece of crap. You got Hawkeye, quipping piece of crap. You got Black Widow, quipping piece of crap. You got Captain America, sometimes quipping piece of crap.
Yeah.
You got Falcon, quipping piece of crap.
But then, in the trailer, there's not a whole lot of that.
There's not a whole lot of that. Like, but then again, remember the Age of Ultron trailer.
True that.
Like, if I want to watch Age of Ultron, I literally just watch that.
Yeah. Like, I'm thinking maybe something happens to set Tony off the edge.
Yeah.
War Machine. Fingers
Don't
crossed.
kill him off.
No, please. I'm sick of him.
That doesn't mean kill him off. Lol, we got too many black characters.
No. Do not turn this into that.
I know.
It's not about that.
I know. But that's if they do that, that's just what it's going to seem like. That's just what it's going to seem like.
Yeah. Well.
And you can't stop that.
Like, it's too little, too late with the character for me. They've turned him into the butt of jokes, which. And it's not like he's the really cool Tony Stark quipping character. He's an awkward as fuck, doesn't know where to fit character.
Yeah.
Which this is supposed to be an authority figure. And...
yeah.
Okay, whatever.
I'm just on the fence about killing off Rhodey.
Don Cheadle! Like, he's a good actor and everything, but could he pull off badass?
Did you see Iron Man 2?
Yeah, I saw Iron Man 2. He did a good job there.
Iron Man 2? It's just the way Rhodey's been written recently.
Yeah.
He's just been...
They just don't know what to do.
It seems like they don't care about Rhodey.
Yeah, no.
So
they don't.
I really hope they just turn that around in Civil War. Like, I don't even care if it's too little too late. Just turn it around, please.
Turn it around, fix the writing or give him like a purpose in death, like act as a martyr or something. I don't know. Like maybe it.
If you have to kill off a character to give them a purpose, then that's just wasteful.
Well, to be fair, they didn't kill off. They killed off Quicksilver, and he didn't have a purpose, and that was wasteful.
It's wasteful anyway.
So
killing off characters is wasteful.
not really, if it has a purpose.
Killing off characters without a purpose is wasteful.
Yeah, but they would have a purpose.
Yeah, it's still kind of wasteful a little bit.
Yeah.
Because War Machine is a character with so much fucking potential. If they actually tapped into
Yeah,
that,
but if they want to use him, like, you can't give War Machine his own movie.
no.
Because he works alongside Iron Man, and there's no Iron Man movie slated for Phase 3.
Yeah.
So they can't, like...
I feel they're going to need as
What
many
can you
people
do?
as they can to... They're going to need as many people as they can to survive for Infinity War.
And, like, that's the thing. They're gonna need to... There's gonna need to at least be one casualty in this fallout.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I'm just kind of done talking now.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, let us know what you thought of Jessica Jones, this whole bloody thing.
Yeah,
You can tell we're tired.
I got tired of that real quick.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you take me off a topic that I'm excited about.
Yeah.
Don't do that again.
I won't.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
what's happening with your channel?
Well, I didn't put up an episode of the Black 2 Randomizer Nuzlocke this week.
Haha.
So possibly next week I'm going to put 2 up. So 1 on Tuesday, 1 on Thursday.
Sweet.
And then whatever, then some other stuff that might be happening, I don't know. I don't know, my brain's is not working anymore.
Yeah, no, mine's kind of dead as well.
Yeah.
Guess it's what happens at, nearly 2:30?
When you've been
Fuck off, Joe.
talking for, like, I don't know how long. Fucking webcam open. There we go. When you've been talking for about an hour and a half.
Wow.
Yeah.
Felt longer.
Yeah.
Fuck off, Joe.
Oh, God.
Ah!
I got spitted on.
Ah! From the abyss.
From the abyss.
Alright, guys. So, we'll see you with the reaction video. Fuck off! We'll see you with the... What's the fucking... Heaven Sent finale. That's gonna upset me.
I thought
Doctor Who's...
I thought Hellbound was the finale.
Well, two-parter.
Yeah.
I meant the beginning of the finale.
Right. Could have been
So,
more
yeah.
specific.
Yeah. People knew what I meant.
My head's not working!
When is it?
Never.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Ding.
Anyway. So yeah, let us know what you thought of Jessica Jones. Did you like it? Did you not? If not, why not? What's wrong with you? Nothing. You just have an opinion.
You got some problems.
Or you're sexist. Or racist.
Or you just didn't watch the show.
Or that. If so, why?
Why
did you watch this?
Why did you watch this?
Yeah,
And
we're
even
talking
if
to you, Phoenix Fire.
And
No.
even if you did
He won't
watch
see
this, why did you watch this?
Yeah.
Why did you watch this far?
Yeah. I would have honestly be done without bullshit like 28 minutes ago.
I was done with her bullshit 28 minutes ago.
I don't even know where we were at 28 minutes ago.
I don't know, maybe we stopped talking about
rewatch
Jessica
the
Jones 28 minutes ago.
Maybe. Reverse time, that never happened.
But yeah.
So yes. Let us know what you thought of all that bullshit. And Jessica Jones, which was not bullshit.
Not in the slightest.
Not at all. I don't know when Luke Cage is coming out.
But when it
That's
does
gonna
come
be
out,
good.
you can count on some words.
Yep. Some words. We're not going to get into what words. Good.
You'll have
bad.
to wait and see.
Plus, we don't know what happens. I mean, just no idea.
Well, obviously.
Although I thought Daredevil Season 2 was next, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because they're already showing trailers for that, so...
Well, that first trailer was pretty much just, oh, look, this happened in Season 1.
No, because I think they actually did...
Look at all this stuff that happened in Season 1.
Is there a trailer? Because I've heard people talk about an actual trailer that
I
came
don't know,
out.
but as far as I know, there's only been one trailer. It was just like, hey, look, this happened in Season 1.
It's like Season 1, and then at the end they had a few...
Look at all this that happened in Season 1, and there's little bits from Season 2 that's gone.
Has Luke Cage even begun filming? Because I
don't know.
Season 2 of Daredevil did.
I don't know.
So, your guess is as good as ours.
Either way.
Although you probably know.
If so.
But yes.
At my feet.
At his feet.
Put it
I don't have feet. I'm sure many of you know.
Put it at my feet.
I have feet. They're fine.
You sure you have feet?
Yeah.
Those don't look like feet to me.
Because it's the abyss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, put stuff at our feet.
Down there.
Down there. In the comments. in the comments section, by the way, just in case you were wondering.
Yeah, the comments section, not comments. Can't put stuff in the comments.
Yeah, you can.
You can put it in the comments section. You can't. That is a fucking something.
Holy shit. That's great.
Centipede? Millipede?
No, it's an emptiness.
Caterpillar?
I don't know, it looks like a... Hang on.
Yeah, touch it. If it bites you, you know what it is.
Deadly. I don't know, it looks like a centipede to me.
I'll fucking kill you. Get out of here.
Oh, well, anyway, it's a bug.
It's a bug.
So we're gonna have to get away from this now.
Is
so
it an
we can...
insect, though?
It's a bug.
Bug, okay.
But yeah,
I thought they had 6 legs.
Well, bugs can have any number of legs.
Okay.
Insects have 6.
Okay.
Arachnids have 8.
Anything else we need to go over about the anatomy of insects / arachnids / bugs / multiforms?
Well, scorpions are arachnids for one.
Well, scorpions are fucking freaky.
Like,
honestly, I don't know what's scarier, spiders or scorpions. I have had a scorpion dangled in my face before.
I once almost got stung by a scorpion on a big toe.
Yes, but did you have it dangled above your face?
No.
I did.
Like I was out in the backyard with thongs on, just kind of sitting there, and then scorpions just kind of waddles up in front of my foot, just like, what up? What up? Just kind of picks up its tail, like
picks up its tail.
It picks it up, like it stands on 2 legs and just kind of uses arms, but no, it just lifts its tail and it's like, oh, I'm just gonna. Is this cool? Is this good? Is this good?
We good?
Is this good? This good for you?
Just gonna go in for it?
Is it about as good for you as it is for me? Okay, I'm gonna... And I took my photo away at the last minute, and it just kind of went... I feel its tail was looking up at me like,
yeah.
The fuck, bro?
But yeah, like grade 6, some kid at school just walked up and said, want to see something cool? Dangled a fucking scorpion right in front of my face.
Well, that sounds terrifying.
Yeah, it was.
He was arrested.
I was like, however old I was in grade 6. Probably as old as everyone was in grade 12. That's it, 12 years old. There we go.
12 years old. Shut up, you were like 12.
Or was I 11? I couldn't have been 11 because my birthday is during school holiday seasons. So yes!
Fun fact!
There we go, guys.
There's some background on us.
There's some background, well, on me.
Us, because I just told my story about the scorpion, then you told your story about your scorpion, so...
I thought you were referencing my birthday season.
I wasn't referencing your birthday season.
So yeah, we go.
Everyone knows what your friggin' birthday season is. You publicize it that much.
I publicize everything.
That's true.
By the way, my bra size is no. I don't wear bras.
I didn't know nah was a bra size.
It is for me. Oh, hell nah.
What are we doing?
I don't know. It's just evolved into nonsense. I felt we needed to...
What do you mean devolved into nonsense? It's evolved into nonsense.
Evolved into nonsense. We needed to end on an upbeat.
if this
this video has probably depressed our viewers.
Yeah, probably a little bit. We're just trying to lift the mood a little bit.
We lifted the mood a bit.
Lift the mood.
Well,
trying to get some romantic music.
Well, we can lift the mood. We can lift the
romantic
mood.
Subplot.
We can lift the mood because after this, sleep.
Yep.
Because sleep is beautiful.
Sleep is wonderful.
So yes, we keep saying that we're going to do it. So we need to sleep for the reaction video before the reaction video tomorrow. What? Never mind. You know how like every time you come up Saturdays and it's all like what is it? We're like, we should go to sleep so we can be up early, and we like never do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That will happen.
Well, I'm gonna sleep, and then I'm gonna get up, and then I'm gonna go home and play more Mass Effect, and then I'll be back. Go to sleep again and to watch
more backstories to the future stories.
Because I played Mass Effect, it was fucking beautiful.
Yes,
I did it with a blue alien.
Okay,
I'm not ashamed. That
sounds like a good place to end this.
Yeah.
But go check out our channels where stuff's happening on his. And not a lot of stuff is happening on mine.
Unfortunately, the doing it with the blue alien is not what's happening on the channel.
Sadly. Oh, those people miss out
I
on
do,
that.
however, plan on, like, once I have a capture card and stuff and I'm able to actually record gameplay, I will probably be doing a playthrough of Mass Effect.
Probably.
So, yeah.
You probably will.
Yeah.
Yep. He's now, I guess, my official editor once I pay him.
Yeah, I'm actually going to get a salary for this. This is great.
He's getting a salary.
Like that, like not salary.
Not salary.
That'd be shit.
But salary.
I would not agree to getting a salary for doing this. Honestly, that's like not worth it.
So I haven't asked how far through the video. Probably not very much.
Yeah.
But oh well. He's currently editing a video because he is a kind lady.
Oh shit.
He's not.
I forgot I was editing that. I've just been trying to get.
You didn't.
Yeah, I've just been trying to get randomizer Nuzlocke videos done.
That is explainable.
Because like I have to like put it through a couple layers of editing and stuff. So
understandable.
Yeah.
But yes, expect a review of some sort of something. It's an action figures.
Holy. It's an action figure.
I was gonna say it's an action figure, but then I remembered it's 4 of them.
It's an action figures.
So yeah. Tune in at some point in the coming weeks to see that. I still need to upload the custom Sandman video.
Upload it!
I haven't done that. I shall.
God
and
damn!
Then give you the SD card back.
Yep.
Because it's yours.
Yep.
So yeah.
Get your own fucking SD cards.
To be fair, the one you have with the review on it.
Get your own SD card!
My SD. Yeah, guys, we're going to end it here after 10 plus minutes of babbling.
Yeah.
Which,
what do you mean? You mean an hour and 40 minutes of babbling?
Fair point. So yeah, guys, speaking of babbling, BabbleOn 5, check it out.
Go check out
Go check it out.
5.
Subscribe if you haven't. Content coming December 16th.
Yeah.
Yes.
That.
And then we will be reviewing The Force Awakens on this channel.
What?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
We'll be reviewing this channel because it's going to be easier for us to just sit down, and if we need to get a guest on, like Phoenix Fire, because it's the only guest we can get on.
I will discuss it here.
Yeah.
I'm not going to review it here, because I'll review it on my own channel, so...
Okay, we'll do discussion, because I guess a review, we should... Yeah.
Because I'm shit at reviewing, and I'd rather be... embarrassingly review something by myself. So.
Yes. Did we mention commentary tracks in the last video?
I don't know, but we should mention it here anyway.
Yes, we are potentially going to... I think we might have, but just in case. We are going to potentially moving to do commentary tracks for the remaining 3 Star Wars movies.
So they're a little more entertaining, I guess.
Yeah, because we can be talking through the movie. If we want to bring up anything... We bring it up when it's on there instead of trying to remember what's happening.
I'm probably gonna get a headphone splitter, so we each have a set of earphones to watch the movie on something with.
Yep.
And we'll just be kind of recording audio, and then I'll put that into an editor and put like a picture up on there or something. I don't know.
Or something.
Yeah.
We'll make it fancy.
Like a thumbnail.
Thumbnail.
I'll literally put the thumbnail there.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah.
Have you been liking our thumbnails, guys?
This guy makes them.
I make them very shittily.
I'm making the thumbnails for the commentary tracks. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also,
Yes.
you should give me the fucking login details of the fucking channel.
I shall once I get my USB
then
working.
I can actually
Because
get some shit doing.
the USB has the thing. Because I use the same password for everything.
Yep.
But different renditions of it. So one will have a caps lock, a different number at the end, some different letters.
I mostly just use the same password for everything.
Yeah. But, yeah,
with occasional different passwords.
Yeah, the only reason I continuously flip certain things is so if, like, I don't know, something gets hacked and they get that password or whatever, then, you know.
Yeah.
Because I remember what it is. It's just the same thing, just different variations.
Yeah.
So, yes!
Yay!
There we go, guys. We'll definitely end it here.
Definitely.
We shall see you tomorrow for the reaction video to Heaven Sent. Hopefully Phoenix Fire joins us for that one. He said he has.
Tomorrow? Yeah,
Because
tomorrow.
it's Saturday
Because
today.
it's Saturday. You should stop doing that.
What?
God damn. Just say the
'Cause it just freaks
say
you
the
out.
name of the day because I have to think.
We shall see you Sunday.
Sunday.
We've been doing this for 10 weeks.
It's still
going on 11.
I only now
mean.
bring it up. So.
Yes. So yeah, guys, we'll see you.
That was something.
We'll see you. We shall see you Sunday tomorrow for the reaction video.
Yep.
Until then,
take of the cares.
We shall seize you.
Good, many buys of goods, which may or may not include me. I don't know.
It doesn't.